Okay, here's a little update on my first dirted tank. Sword plant in there finally stretched up a little bit. That a flame plant or whatever they call it. I'd say it's probably tripled in height over the last few weeks. And that other sword back there, well, it's doing what it's doing. But what I'm really excited about is this hygrophila in there. I mean, look at that stuff. I mean, that is just bumping like nuts. I've never had it before. It's already up at the surface. Like, it just grows like a jungle. It's probably a weed. And, yeah, it's spreading out and filling very nicely. The Cryptoluchens in there, well, it's really not doing anything. I mean, there's a couple of them that have, maybe grown a half-inch or so, but they're, being a cryptid probably takes forever to fill in, And there's some green Cryptwenti in the back, which is growing, but at I don't know, it's growing at a glacial pace. And there's some emerald cories. I think I got 6 of them in there, as well as my female beta fish from the first spawn. There's 9 of them in there. Sort of their place to be. I got 5 that are pretty chunky and 4 of them that are still a bit undersized, but the smaller ones seem to have the nicer color. There's one of them in there, I'm not sure where it is, but it's got green on top, a stripe of red right down the middle, and then the bottom half of it is like a hot neon blue. That's not it, but I don't know, it's hiding in there somewhere. That's the problem, you take these fish and you put them in you give them a little bigger tank, and all of a sudden they turn invisible. You don't see them very often. But that's how this one's coming along. I do like how that sword is finally growing. It took a long time. And then my other tank here, which I'm still kind of deciding what sort of plants I want to put in there. I've got, well, there's one leaf of a sword in there, one stem coming up. A couple of those little crypts. 1 piece or 2 pieces of hygrophila back there. I mean, that stuff's just growing like nuts. And this Sessiflora that I put in the back, I mean, that was about 2 inches high when I put it in there the first time, and it's just jumped. I mean, it's already at the surface, and it bushed out, which normally, it grows to the surface and then maybe a little later it sends out a shoot. This thing's got there's like 6. There's 6 stalks in that one piece. Like it bushed out, and it would grow an inch, and then it would bush out some more. I've never had it grow quite like that, but I mean, it's one of my favorite plants because it fills a corner. It's easy to grow, and it just adds a nice color. What else we got in here? Some of the inhabitants. I got some little panda cories in there. I think there's 5 of them. Kind of a little bit small, but they'll grow eventually. This tank is ready for a water change. Actually, all my tanks are on this in this stand are ready for water changes. I did all the other ones today, so later on we'll get to these ones as soon as I'm done these videos. This tank here, this is my 10-gallon that I pretty much put all the same plants in as the other tank. See, there's a piece of hygrophila back there that's it's really grown quite a bit. I didn't have much of it. That was like a little 1-inch piece, and now it's about 4 inches high. That flame sword is, well, it's probably doubled in size, but it's not shooting up like the other one. But different plants or different tanks will grow the same plant at different speeds. Some of those Cryptoluchens or lucans, whatever you call it, they're actually starting to grow a little bit in here. I got some new growth back there. really taking off. There's another little piece of hygrophila. That green cryptowentity in the back, it's not really doing much yet. But yeah, these other little crypts are kind of taking off in this tank a lot better than they are in the 20. So, well, I don't know. And of course there's a little bit of red liguigia in there. It's kind of stringy right now, but it could be that it's just getting so much nourishment from the soil that's having trouble keeping up. Anyways, that's that tank. There's oh, look at that cute guy saying hello. One of my baby betas. And he's got a brother over here in this tank, but he's not really interested in doing much. Are you? No, he's not going to show off his color. He's really nice red and blue together. Oh, there he goes. Gonna twist and shout a little bit. That's about it. You gonna spread your fins? Not really? No? Not getting paid to perform today? Oh. Yeah. Lately they've been building bubble nests, these little fellas. This guy, actually this is the first bubble nest he's built. But that's good, you know, he's getting ready. Another couple months we'll start breeding these two guys. It's kind of cute. I mean, there's no girls in there, but what the heck. I may as well start building a bubble nest. Yeah. Yep. Well, that's it on my dirted tanks today. Later.